Well, when I heard about Alegria too, I was excited. First, to come back to Japan, and second, to bring Alegria again in Japan, but with another vision. It was very exciting. It was a good challenge for us. Many things happened during the making of Alegria too. I cannot remember everything, but during the full year, because it took us 1 year to put Alegria 2 on stage, and mainly most of the job was done during Toronto, and yeah, many things happened. Nice things, I should say. It was quite busy in Toronto because we had 2 sets. We had the old one that we were using for the show, and the new one, the one that we are using in Japan, set in a studio where we were doing all the rehearsals. I think Alegria 2 is very different from Alegria because we made many modifications to the acts. We upgraded the quality of the acts. We upgraded the acrobatic level of the acts. Before we had fast track, the surface of the trampolines were fast track surface. Those surfaces are more soft. Now we have power track surfaces. It means that the actual surface is more rigid. It has more rebound. It means that the artists, they jump higher and they go faster. For that, we had to modify the whole structure of the act. So I asked Debbie Brown to come to Toronto. She's the choreographer, because she had to redo all the choreographies inside the act because we were more powerful than before. For the power track, I work with the images of volcano. For me, this act represent, well, because we call those the artists that are part of the power track, we call them the Bronx because they all dress in Bronx, and also because of the era of Bronx, many years ago, 1,000 years ago. And when the act starts, there's a rumbling, and the way the power tracks open, with the effects of lights and smoke, we want to create the effect that the heart is opening. And for me, it's the image of a volcano. The way sometimes they jump on the power track, it's like the volcano is erupting. And the center part of the act is more soft, more smooth. For me, the eruption is over, but the lava is floating, is coming down slowly from the volcano. Yeah, it's true that I work with the idea of a volcano. We always add a solo fire act on Alegria. For Japan, we wanted to create a duo. So we took 2 soloists, 2 fire knife artists, and we asked them to create a duo. So I work with them. They made me a lot of propositions. I said, okay, I like that part, this part doesn't work. So work on it again. The fire duo act, it's an inspiration from the traditional South Pacific, I would say, acts that are performed by Samoans. We took that piece of folklore, I will call it folklore, and we adapted it to a modern circus, traditional circus, my God. Any pressure? Of course we had pressure. We had pressure coming from Fuji because they wanted to have the best show, and we wanted to have a good show also. So it was good pressures, yeah. I think it was to find the right people, to be at the level that we expected. We wanted to do something new, we wanted to offer something different, and for that we needed to hire the right people. That was the most difficult part. Very closely with casting. We have scouts that are traveling the world all the time. I told casting what are the people I was looking for. They did auditions, so they presented to me the different candidates that they have found. And among those candidates, I tried to do my best to choose the best ones. We never had a slack wire act on Alegria before. And we were looking for a very high level acrobatic act. So we thought of having a slack wire act because there are few people of that level. Actually, Wang Yang, the artist on Alegria 2, is among the 2 or 3 top world artists that can perform this act. And scouts, through casting, discovered this young lady, and they submitted her candidacy among others. But when I saw her, I said, that's the one I want. That's the little girl I want. Just thinking about keeping her balance on her ends on the wire, this is something that even when the other artists, they saw her doing that, they couldn't believe that a young girl could do that, because it's very difficult. Well, we wanted to touch people, we wanted to move people. Because Alegria came to Japan in 1996, we had to offer something different. But I always kept in mind, we have to move people, we have to touch people, and probably more deeply than we did in 1996. This new Russian bar is totally new. And we recreated the act especially for Japan. All the tricks are new. All the choreographies are new. We upgraded the level of that act. We started 1 year ago, more than 1 year ago, when we started to talk about bringing Alegria back to Japan. We knew that we wanted to present something totally different with the Russian bars, and we knew at that time that it would take a lot of time. So we already started to work on the new tricks. So actually, what you see is the result of many months of work. And we are very, very pleased by the new Russian bar acts. Nikita is young, he's 8 years old, I think now. 9. He got 9. And he was, especially for Japan, I was looking for a little Tamir. This is one of the characters of the show. And I asked his mom and dad if they would be interested of having Nikita in the show as little Tamir. At the end of the new Russian bar acts, we have a trick called the kangaroo. And for that trick, we need a kid. So Nikita learned how to do the trick. And actually, he's learning how to do power track also. So eventually, we'll see, he will join power track. Oh my God, it means a lot because I have a lot of souvenirs, a lot of good feeling, lot of good. I had a lot of pleasure working on Alegria too, and I still have a lot of pleasure. It's so strange because this morning I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the whole last year, all the meetings that we did to prepare Alegria too, and I remember that I did add a lot of nice moments and happy moments working on that show. So for me, Alegria too, I think it means what Alegria means: joy, happiness.